Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe. If you get anything out of this, thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated, my lovers. Okay, thank you so very much. Welcome to any new subscribers. Okay, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of the highest, purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay. Please give my wonderful, fabulous, amazing Pisces here family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so hey, this is a Lakshmi reading. Okay, so in the notes I wrote, this is the season of echoes, which I have been saying over and over again. Okay, but Echo is actually a Marvel character. So I got Echo, the Marvel character, and Taskmaster, the Marvel character, okay? But I wrote, this is the season of echoes and breaking illusions and the dream of the planet, okay? So, that's what's been going on out here in these streets. A lot of she's saying like the dismemberment of illusions, okay? I don't know. So I kept going like, hey, okay. I made up a whole cheer about my dog barking too much, okay? So someone's a cheerleader or was a cheerleader in the past, okay? So when you look up Echo's abilities, she has like the abilities of the Phoenix Force, She has superhuman strength, telepathy, okay? Flight, and the ability to shoot flames of cosmic energy from her hands. Okay, so your hands are very powerful. Okay, very beautiful healing cosmic energy radiates out of your hands. You could even be like a Reiki master. You could be someone who is into martial arts or even like an expert martial artist. Okay, you could be someone who's into like learning different hand-to-hand combat things. Okay, this group is like very physical. Okay, she's also highly skilled in acrobat and an acrobat and athlete photographic reflexes. Okay, so you could have like great reflexes. Okay, great instincts. Just really, you're someone who's very highly skilled. Also, you could be very flexible. Okay, both literally and like emotionally or like spiritually flexible. Okay, it says superhuman strength. Okay, so you are very strong. Okay, you have this beautiful strong heart chakra energy about you. Okay, and also, you're very fast, okay? Like you think on your feet, you're very smart, okay? You're very snappy, very witty. My shirt says, it says your little ray of sarcastic sunshine has arrived. Okay, so this could be the way that people look at you. You can have a very dry, sarcastic type of humor. That people just love about you. Let me see. What is Taskmaster's abilities? And also, you are telepathic, okay? I feel like you have this telepathic connection with certain people, okay, that is amazing. But Taskmaster's abilities are very similar, which I find hilarious, okay? He has photographic reflexes. He is a martial artist, okay? He's into acrobatics, okay? He's extremely intelligent. It says physical movement prediction, okay? So clairvoyant type of energy. You could like see the future, okay? You could be a seer, okay? It says shield mastery, okay? So you are like a professional at protecting yourself spiritually. It says a master marksman, okay? So any target that you aim at, you hit, okay? Be it a enemy or a positive goal or whatever, okay? It also said knife mastery, okay? You could be into knives. You could just think they're really cool, This could be something that comes from a past life, Lakshmi is saying, okay? You could like knife play, okay? And I don't mean like in a weird, nasty, freaky way. I just mean you're into knives, they're really cool. I really like knives too, okay? Not enough to collect them, but they be making some dope ass knives and swords. I really like swords, like katanas and things like that, okay? I think they're dope. So this could be your thing, okay? What is the overall energy here, Lakshmi? I'm getting like a masculine energy, okay? But this is, what is this? First quarter moon in Capricorn, okay? I feel like you're stepping into some sort of new beginning type of energy when it comes to like your business, or building up yourself, or like something about the material world. But Lakshmi does focus on like prosperity and abundance and bringing in these types of things, helping you to ground physical wealth wealth for yourself. Okay, so it says unleash your kindest self, though. I feel like when it does come to like expanding your business or getting into things, unleash your kindest self when you're going into these kinds of like deals and things like that, because in that way you're attracting the best energies to yourself. You're attracting very kind business partners, very kind investors, these people who have unleashed their kindest self and removed their biggest blocks, these people who are coming into business with you in a very relaxed place with this very clear mind. And these are the kind of people that you need in order to progress your business forward. Okay. I feel like in the past you could have partnered with people, who were very nasty, who were in negative energies, and this held you back from shining the way that you were meant to. I feel like Lakshmi had you to detoxify your life of certain peoples, and embrace more of the flow. I said of certain peoples. So, I mean, it's more than one peoples, okay? But I just feel like, in your curiosity and in your urgency to move forward and to finally see yourself soar the way that you are meant to soar, you got into, certain business deals and things like that with people, but you really weren't using your gifts when you were in these new dealings and things like that, but I think that you were meant to like kind of fail in that way, but you didn't really fail. I think you learned a lot of things, I think that you caught a lot of grief, you learned how to be more aware of your warnings, and also you learned something about the direction that you want to go in, and you learn to, recognize any trickery or anyone trying to influence your business or your decisions. You learned how to look out for yourself in the realm of business, and this was something very important that you needed to learn. Lakshmi is saying, okay, so Gemini is here twice, Cancer is here, Leo is here, what's this, Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, okay? So you could be any of those signs, or any of these people that you found yourself handling business with could have been those signs, excuse me, that kind of burned you in the past. But with this Sagittarius, okay, this first quarter moon in Sagittarius, more beginning type of energy, there's a need for you to believe in your good luck, to believe in your gifts, and in your ability to attract more good to you, There's a need for you to release the fear that you're going to run into this same like energy of failure again, that you're going to be tricked or bamboozled or influenced in some sort of way. You were just like, I'm hearing, I heard like, green, wet behind the ears, you were just young, you were just inexperienced, you just didn't have all the information that you needed. And therefore, the people who had more information were able to like establish some sort of dominance over you and your business. And if things never went south, they would have just been making all of the money off of your back anyway, which is what Lakshmi is saying, so just don't worry about nothing. You're headed towards something beautiful. What's the rest of the overall energy here? Okay. Teamwork. Because you got a new team, okay, that you have made this beautiful commitment with, and that is the divine team, okay? That's 488. Teamwork is 48 and commitment is 8, okay? 488 could be significant. You could be a life path number 4 or 8, okay? Or 3 with this gifts at the bottom of the deck. But that 3 energy is also giving me the energy of mastery. I feel like you're mastering the energies of abundance, mastering the energies of like your own gifts, mastering the way that you want to show up in the world and the way that you want to handle things. And that's amazing. You have come out of this horrible energy of like displacement. I feel like this thing that you went through, like I said, it caused you a lot of grief, but I think there's a lot of people getting this wrath, getting karma for the way that they came and tried to like take over your territory, Yeah. And Lakshmi wants you to expect the best, to be sitting around in this energy of anticipation. You could be going through some sort of court case behind this, Yeah, co-parenting, okay, which gives me like this business partner type of energy. I feel like there was definitely a lot of drama. You guys had your differences. You guys could have had arguments, about like, I don't know, investors or whatever. Like it was like every single little part of this business, of this baby that you were trying to grow into this beautiful empire, was getting like questioned and pressed, by this other person who was more concerned about making money than about just like the love for the company and treating the employees right and things like that are very important when you're trying to build an empire. I feel like you're definitely more business minded, more business savvy when it comes to things, and like Spirit saying you might think that you did something wrong by being very nice and being the best version of yourself. And maybe when you go into business now, you're going into things a little bit more hard, you know, a little bit more analytical about things. But Lakshmi's saying your feelings were always meant to be involved in these things, okay? Because this is your baby. You're meant to love it in the way that you loved it the first go around, you know? So keep that alive and well within it, because like I said, that's going to attract the kindest people to what you're building at this time. You weren't where you were spiritually. Like you weren't where you weren't spiritually. Okay, so spiritually, you weren't where you were then where you are now. Okay, so like there's a big difference in your spiritual energies, okay, which is a much better way to say this, okay? You weren't in the same type of energy spiritually. We got Christian, okay? Whoever you partnered with could have been Christian, okay? We got poisoning, okay? And then we got ages 20 to 30, you know? I feel like this person could have brought some sort of spiritual poison to the business, you know? Like this person's pain and they could have been on drugs and all of these things that they were into was spilling over into the business. It was blocking the abundance anyway, you know? And this is why this person was so like hungry for money, so grubby, feeling like they had to do all of this work and, you know, cut all of these corners, because they're not attractive as you. They're not as attractive as you are when it comes to abundance, okay? They don't work as a team with spirit. So they don't understand the magical part that you was waiting on. Okay. They didn't get that. They was like, what? You're not doing anything. Like, yes, I am. I'm doing it. Okay. Look, we got group effort, gang moves. I feel like they were trying to make like this move to kick you out of your business. They could have even got together and like, I don't know, bought you out in some sort of sneaky way, you know, or cut you out of your business in some sort of way. But if that did happen, whatever you're getting into now, whatever you're building right now, no one's going to be able to take this from you, okay? We got omnis and we got witches and warlocks campaigning against you behind the scenes, you know? Maybe they could have been on some like dark secret society type shit, and you showed them a lot of signs that let you know you wasn't into that, and that you was willing to throw that fucking business away if it meant you had to do this witch and warlock shit behind the scenes. Like, no, y'all was like, he was like, don't y'all know God? Like, y'all want to pray with me? I thought y'all was Christians. What the fuck is going on over here? You know, but really this was like a group of vultures, okay? What else? If hate is on your mind and you can't give love the time, if anger is your friend, don't you know when you die, you'll come back again? You know, these are people who like repeat the same life cycle over and over and over again. It's like these people have not learned the lesson of like not being greedy, you know? And they give fake apologies, but really they're in their south node. Okay, look, karmic friend coming against you. And also this person could have been trying to like send some sort of hitman to you, some sort of assassin, or trying to like take your life or whatever, because, you know, you walked away from their business, but it wasn't even their business in the first place. It was yours. You know, this person was a very karmic friend and they owe you a lot of apologies, but they're never going to give them to you because they're in their shadow energies at this time, you know. I feel like they're still watching you and invested in you, you know, trying to pay attention to you, to your business, but you're being extremely protected. Everything that you put your time or your energy to is like gonna be super successful, gonna go exactly where you want it to go. Okay, we got new additions to the family. Okay, you could be attracting some sort of lover, okay, or maybe you're just gonna feel like, you know, the new people that are coming in that have unleashed their kindest selves that you're meant to be in these new teams with are going to bring like this beautiful feeling of family that you always wanted to have in your business that you built. That was the thing that you were going for. You were going for this nice, happy energy when it comes to building your life and building your family. You didn't want work to feel like work, or to have to answer to no other group of people about what you should do in your business, you know? It's like you could have picked some very like overbearing type of investors or something like this, okay? What's Christian and poisoning? Divine dragon, okay? This is what I'm saying. It's like you were meant to build this like very divine light-filled business, you know, that had God all up in it. And that people would come in and feel the love of that business and not have any problem communicating with it, you know. Building a business that connects out to these different like branches and networks of your business. Like I said before, building an empire. This is what you wanted to do. But this these not so divine energies that were involved was killing this. Okay, what's poisoning in ages 20 to 30? Okay, how can this be a wonderful win? This is what I'm saying. You could be looking at this as a loss, or this is something you used to look at as a loss, but I think now you're coming into this energy where you're realizing that this was a win. It was a win, baby. Okay, what's 20 to 30 in gang moves? Okay, yeah, synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. Okay, like these events that went down, okay, you could have been receiving so many like synchronicities about it, you know, so many different signs, you know, you could have woke up smack dab in the middle of these dirty business deals or whatever, you know, and just started getting all of these signs. All of a sudden you just knew what was the right move and what was the wrong move, and it was like, hell no, we got to get them out of here, you know. They got too much say in what we do with the business. They too worried about, you know, feelings and all of that bullshit, you know. But it wasn't bullshit. It was that you were trying to bring to the business that makes a business, that makes it be open for 100 years. You know what I'm saying? What's group effort and omnis? That at home type of feeling. Like, I'm really getting like such a good feeling. Okay, look, cut away what's no longer needed for you. This is what the divine has stepped in and did. And now they're helping you to befriend this fear monster, you know. I feel like also these witches and warlocks, you know, they were trying to increase this energy of fear behind you chasing your goals again, you know. You to know. It says you cannot pour from an empty cup, and it says act wonderfully and receive graciously, you know. So whatever you've been praying about, whatever you've been thinking about and trying to make work in your life is actually going to work. You know, you're perfectly imperfect. And I think that before you felt like you had to be something specific in order to build this business, or you felt like you needed this, you know, this experience or that experience. This even could have been people who were like, you know, trust me, I know you don't know about the business the way that I know about the business, you know, but really you are more knowledgeable about these things, but not because of any like, you know, degrees or anything that you got in this physical world. Like, you just was doing what you were meant to do. So spirit was guiding you along that path, you know. It says your words create worlds, you know. So like I said, you have spoken something out into existence that Lakshmi has slid right in and volunteered to help you grow. Personally, she gonna make sure that you get, you know, all of the blessings, all of the abundance and everything that's meant to come from this business. She gonna make sure you come out shining on the other end like the beautiful star that you are, because you've done a great job of learning the lessons of these things that you have been through. This is what she's saying. Like, this is a blessing for absorbing the lesson, for recognizing that the sneaky underhandedness of these people, for recognizing the ways that they were not only poisoning your energy, but poisoning the business that, you know, they had pledged their commitment to. They had on a mask, you know, like they were their kindest self, like they wanted to work in a genuine team with you, and they just really didn't. They had all of these, like I said, underhanded ways, and they wanted to cut a lot of corners and all of these different things, and you wasn't meant to be involved in that type of business. What's divine dragon, and how can this be a wonderful win? The page of potions. Okay, I told you they gonna come back trying to apologize though, because you've gone through this transformation. Okay, you in this emperor type of energy, but they always knew that you was, because like I said, they was witches and warlocks. Okay, but they just didn't expect for you to go through this sort of transformation that you went through. And they just really don't understand how you do it with this lack of knowledge. You know, they just look at you like someone who really doesn't know enough to be in the business that whatever business you're in. Okay. We got the 4 potions or the 4 cups, you know, but they really gonna regret trying to kick you out, trying to shoot down this offer of love, or this, whatever you were trying to bring to the business is exactly what that business needed to be successful. That business might have failed already. And if it haven't, it's about to fail for them. This not going to be nothing that they finna grow from or attract any kind of abundance from. And they going to pay back whatever abundance they already may have collected from it. Okay, we got the Queen of Lightning, okay, or the Queen of Swords. I feel like they were very calculating about how they wanted to handle your money, you know, but they didn't see this. Okay, we finna take that bag off them, okay? Because usually when I pull out the Ace of Potions, I'm like, oh, they dropped that bag on me, you know, they're giving me, you know, it's a blessing. But this is being taken away from them. They thought that when they shut you out of things, you know, this could be anything. This could also be a family business too, you know, that maybe you were the best to take over. But they thought that when you they shut you out, you know, when they like sold your part of the business or whatever, that this was going to be a wonderful win. And yes, we finally got that tyrant out of here that was always trying to do everything right. And that's the thing that fucked them, okay? What's transformation and the Empress, okay? The magician. Not to mention all of that dark magic that's backfiring too. The song said, baby, that's true shit. Look what you done made me do. Okay, they done made your ancestors come and bless you with this beautiful new passionate beginning. And they gonna snatch all of your energy that you had put into that situation or into that business because it was genuine and it was pure. They're going to snatch all of that energy and push it all into your business. So this is how it's happening, okay? Lakshmi is taking everything from that other business or from that other business partner that you was involved in, that you gave all of your pure, genuine love and energy into, and they're going to pour it right into you, into your business, okay? With the Queen of Candles, they finna have you looking so good, shining super bright. So fear nothing is what she's saying. Fear nothing. You did not lose a thing. We cut away what was no longer needed for you, okay? I can't say that, okay? I think it's insensitive, okay? But she's just basically saying, like, we cut, you know, the diseased parts off, you know? We got the Knight of Pumpkins, okay? Look, they was holding up the bag. They were holding up the blessings out of reach for you, blocking it all with their energies of being conflicted. They were blocking messages that you were supposed to be receiving from the divine. And you was always having to stand your ground against them with the 7 of Candles or the 7 of Wands energy, you know? And then we got the 7 of Potions, okay? They were creating all of these illusions, okay? Making you think you was finna become this beautiful King of Pumpkins, like you was finna get all of this money and all of these blessings because you chose to go into business with them, you know? But look at this dude, okay? Like they were always in disguise. It was always Halloween for them. They was always wearing a mask. And they looked at you like, you know, some sort of weird creature that was wearing your skeleton, you know, on the outside of your skin or something. But you was really the one who was supposed to lead them into this beautiful new beginning. You were supposed to lead them out of the place of burdens. You know, these candles, these wands on the 10 of Wands in this deck, okay, are outside of the window and burning away fast. They were supposed to follow you away from those burdens into this star energy, into this business success. But they wanted to cut you out instead. And they cut themselves out of the whole game, okay? That's what I heard. Ooh. When I shuffled the deck, all of the smoke blew away. Which gives me that energy of like, they never wanted the smoke with you, you know? They thought when they cut you out that you were the thing that was no longer needed. Like I said, they were not aware of your beautiful divine energies and the fact that you were a money magnet and the best team member they ever could ask for. Whether they're just family or just regular business partners. What's on the Ace of Potions in reverse and the Magician? We got passion, period. You held all of the passion. It was a passion project for you. You wasn't even worried about the money. And that's why it was going to attract so much money. And now you get to have all that money to yourself. She's saying, like, I know it's not all about money, but you finna attract all that money to yourself, okay? What's the Magician and the Ace of Candles? Beautiful new passionate beginning. Because you always loved what you were doing and you always put this genuine energy into it, okay? We got Rihanna with dominance. And they tried to establish dominance over you and your passion project, over the thing that God told you to do, over the thing that you were divinely guided to do. They thought they was going to dominate that. That's crazy. What's the Ace of Candles and the Queen of Candles? But right now you are on fire, okay? Yeah, we got Mary J. Blige with healing. You're on fire because of all of this healing energy that you have like went through. You went through some sort of like beautiful healing portal, you know. Also, I think you put it into a lot of superstitious ways of thinking, you know, and a lot of like you it's like you dropped a lot of old ways of thinking and being, you know, in order to step into this luck. And you did so great because you followed your instincts, you know, and you were defiant. You didn't just go along with whatever they wanted you to do. Your instincts wouldn't let you. Your passion wouldn't let you. Your confidence is where it's at, you know. Lakshmi saying, stay confident. Don't doubt yourself, okay? Based off of what of the past and what has gone on your journey. You're doing great. Continue to be committed to the divine and committed to the things that you're passionate about. Because that passion, that fire does not exist in you for no reason. What's passion and dominance? We got gentleness, okay? And we got positive thinking. So gentleness says, I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest part of myself, and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid, okay? I am like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps his little trunk around my shoulders and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like, you know? I feel like people are looking at you like you're out of this world, you know, like you're not even human. Like this transformation took you to a place where you are just downright angelic and glowing. Like they think that you're in some sort of magic competition with them because of how much these backfires is whooping their booties, okay? Positive thinking says, in the garden of my mind, I water good thoughts and weed out bad thoughts. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener, you know? And I think it took a lot for you to like forget these ways of betrayal, you know? I think it felt like for a while that these people like stole your dream, like they took your opportunity, you know? Even if you're already well into this business that you're working on, you know, like even if you've already got it off the ground and you're way beyond those feelings were very important. Those feelings of, you know, like betrayal and, oh, I lost my dream and I'll never get to do this. Like, just because they made you feel like that, they're going to get so much karma. It's not even funny. Because they thought that they was your team, but spirit was always your team, the real team. So stay centered, okay? It says when it gets too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of, I don't know, a wolf holding a magical wand, floating through space on like a magic carpet, okay? You're amazing, you're magical, you're wonderful. And Lakshmi is saying you will expand, okay? And this is something that you earned. You earned this. You worked hard for this. You took back control of your life and you did not do anything scandalous or underhanded to get back to the place of light and beauty where you are right now. And that's amazing. That takes a lot of willpower because I think that you have the knowledge that it takes to like, to do your own magic. But you choose not to. You choose to pray. You choose to do things in a light, angelic, you know, passionate way. You know you can't be stopped. Love, the song said, I want to give all my love to you, girl. Okay, our boy. This says serious star blessings, okay? It says, yes, proceed, be seen, push through, you know? And also, when I started shuffling the moon deck, it had push through insecurities on it, you know? So if you do feel any energies of, like I said, fear, of doubt, of insecurity, push through those things. Because I feel like a lot of people are projecting certain energies at you, you know? And this could even be people that you walked away from in the past. Because they're trying to keep it a secret that their business is going under, or maybe it already done went under. And the last thing they want you to do is succeed after they work so hard to tear you down. What? We cut you away. How dare you get cut off the tree and go grow into another bigger, stronger tree? That's what happened. They cut you away. They cut you away, okay? They thought that they was the tree with all the diamond energy, and they cut you off, and you rolled across town, and you had a seed attached to you, and God planted and blessed that seed, and now you're growing into a more powerful and stronger and wiser tree than they ever thought that you would be. They thought you was done for, and they took you out. So don't stop doing whatever it is that you're doing. Stay motivated and stay committed, because all of this is written in your Akashic records. I read this in the last Lakshmi reading, okay? Akashic records came out, but we got soul star activation also. So you're definitely receiving, transmitting so many different things. And also it talks about fulfilling your soul contracts and remembering who you are. I feel like without this betrayal, without them cutting you out of the business, you never would have came into the energy of who you are. You needed that energy of failure. You needed to burn down in order to rise like the phoenix that you are. So now there's nothing to fear. What you scared of? You already burnt down in that way. You're not going to do it again, okay? Double jeopardy energy. You already been convicted of that. They can't hit you with that again, okay? Look, crown chakra upgrade at the bottom of the deck. You know, I was going to say at the top of the deck. You at the top of the deck, baby. What's at the top of the deck? Okay, memories of Atlantis. Okay, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. You know, this could have something to do with some tech. You know, you could have invented something and they could have stole your invention, and you could be building a better, new, improved version of that specific type of technology that's next level, that came straight from your cosmic guides. But Akashic Records talks about you know how, okay, so I'll just read some of it. So it says Akasha is a Sanskrit word that means ether or sky based. And as explained above, the Akashic records are a compendium of universal events, experiences, and lifetimes held in the spiritual realms. Helena Blavatsky, one of the founders of Theosophy, described them as indestructible tablets of astral light. Okay. So this is the kind of light code information that is being stored in your Akashic records. Your Akashic records is full of indestructible tablets made of astral light. So you are extremely connected and tapped in with the right team, with all the information that it takes to succeed in anything that you might put your mind to doing. Because you lived so many past lives that you could pull any kind of information from. You could even pull information from the past that didn't make it here and just create something totally new, okay? And this is why they say, she's saying, this is why they say that no information is new information. It all comes from the Akashic records, okay? It's just that sometimes there's things in the Akashic records that your soul is meant to bring, meant to introduce into this world. And so can never be stolen, okay? It says, when you draw this card, the universe is releasing you from past experiences. These can be soul-based memories, fear from previous lifetimes, or older aspects of this current lifetime that you have moved on from. So the best thing you ever did was moved on from these thieves, you know. And they did you a favor. I'm trying to tell you. They turned you into like a savage as far as business. They made you into someone who dots your I's and crosses your T's, okay? They turned you into someone who pays attention to every aspect of their business and still has a beautiful, open heart and kind approach to the way that you do things. They turned you into a freaking business genius by trying to cut you down and betray you in that way. You'll never, ever get caught slipping it when it comes to what you're building with the divine, ever. Okay, so the soul star chakra is the energy center that is found around 6 to 12 inches or 15 to 30 centimeters above the crown and connects us directly with soul wisdom. It is our gateway to the etheric realms, which holds all the lessons of all the incarnations that we have experienced, okay? Through our soul star, we access information and wisdom like a computer connecting to the internet through broadband. Do you hear me, baby? Nobody could ever take your ideas. And if they did, spirit like, here's another one, babes. Go ahead, build that. They can have that. We're going to tear that shit up. We'll be back with the energy from that. Okay, it says, instead of having to move through the dimensions to access the information, we can remain connected at all times and download support as necessary. The Egyptian god Horus appears on this card as our spiritual guide. His hawk head image is said to illustrate his connection to the sun, moon, and stars. As a keeper of the energetic portals to hidden realms, he can help us remember our starry origins, open psychic vision, and connect directly with the wisdom that is held in the stars. So this is what you are connected to, baby. The wisdom that is held within the stars. The song said, let's purchase 2 new Bentleys, okay? Look, it says, through your previous journeys, you have learned much about the inner workings of your soul and about the cycles of karma. Before this incarnation, you set a powerful intention to remember your divine origins. At this point, you are in a powerful space, for you are remembering who you truly are, and you know that you have it within you to make a great difference in your own life, the lives of those you love, and of course the world. Okay, it says this remembering is in alignment with the soul contracts you made before coming to this realm. If you find yourself worrying if you are making the right decisions, know that even if you aren't conscious of it, all that you have chosen so far is in accordance with your soul evolutionary plan. And when you draw this gateway, you are opening up on higher levels, okay? So you're opening up on a higher level, on a whole nother, like you want some whole other stuff, okay? And the way that you create, the way that you make passionate movement forward is in such a way that whatever you build cannot be torn down, as long as you're watering it and thinking of it in a positive way and approaching it and yourself with gentleness while you're building it. So with that, I'm done. Okay. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. My cat is attacking my leg. Okay. And I will see you guys later. Okay. Bye.